I'll do some reviews on this account as well. The next one is an obvious pickup, for me anyway. Adrienne Barbeau in Swamp Thing. So yeah, this is the re-released one, though, without her boobies in it, unfortunately, because they released it as a PG movie, obviously, on DVD, and it had a part where Adrienne Barbeau is swimming topless in the swamp, which they left in. Angry, uptight parents, that's the US for you, got bitched about it, so they recalled the DVD, re-released it. Screw you, uptight people. Alright, let's just keep going with Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Donald Sutherland, a bunch of other people like Leonard Nimoy, Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, this is the 70s one, isn't it? 78. Gotta love MGM releases, even though they're bare bones usually, just like the Paramount ones. At least I like how they put all the information you need, that I need anyway, right down here. How long it is, if it's in color, and the year it came out. So yeah, I've never seen this version. I've never seen the original either, but I have seen the 90s remake, which, I mean, wasn't the best thing ever, but it was a decent one. So I was interested to see that as well. Now this one, no one can pass up, especially if you've seen it. If you haven't seen it, I mean, definitely get this one for $3 at Big Lots. Bubba Hotep, the collector's edition. Comes with this nice slip cover. You know what I'm saying? And it's limited, I guess. Or maybe it's not. But anyway, it's the collector's edition with this cool stuff. It's got some special features that you'll like. I borrowed this movie from a friend and just never bought it, even though I liked it a lot. Bruce Campbell's good in it. The black actor, which I forget his name at this moment, is good in it as well. There also is another edition. I think it's just this DVD, and it's packed in an Elvis, just like the Grease thing, it's packed in an Elvis leather jacket, a white leather jacket with cool studs around it. You can find that on eBay for a decent price as well. But, you know, I was going to get that sooner or later, but when I saw this for $3, I just picked it up anyways. I might still get the leather jacket just for fun because it's a cool little extra. So it's Bubba Hotep. Now, next one up is Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. Now, this isn't the first one, although they have all three have been reported at Big Lots. I've only been able to find this one because the one I went to was just ravaged. So this was the one that came in 95, so I'm thinking this might be the second or third one. I think it's the third one. But, you know, I'm up for all the Candymans. I've only seen the first, so we'll give that one a watch as well. Next up is Carrie. I believe this is the TV remake, the one that came on TV. So I did watch that as well. I really can't remember too much about it, which is the great thing why I can get it on DVD for cheap to check it out. So that's just the Carrie remake, based on a Stephen King story, of course. Going with along the same lines is The Rage, Carrie 2. Every teen thinks terrible thoughts. Hers are deadly. So I didn't like this one too much from my remembrances of it. But I picked it up anyway. It's looking like it's widescreen and full screen, thusly probably a double-sided. Came out in 1999. But I'll give it a watch anyway, and it's good to just add right next to my collection. I don't own the original Carrie on DVD, even though it is a very good film that should be owned. Next up is Larva. Yeah, Larva. A terror that gets under your skin. Yeah, another probably cheap horror movie straight to DVD. Looks like an indie film maybe. So, but it's rated R for sci-fi violence and gore. Hopefully there's some good gore shots in it. The cover looks kind of cool, but it's probably just really cheaply made, but I'm up for it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going with another Midnight Movies release. X, the man with the X-ray eyes. Dare to look into the eyes of madness. Ooh, hello. So yeah, you know, just because it's a, like I said, I don't like the older ones too much. It came out in 63, but I'll give them a shot anyways. Especially since I bought, out of the Midnight Movies thing, Tales from the Crypt that came out in 73, and Tomb of Terror, no. I'm not sure. You saw the double feature anyway that I showed you last time. Well, not last time, but one of the updates. and oh yeah, it's Crypt of Horror, Crypt of Terror, something like that. Anyway, and they were in the 70s, and they were really good movies, despite being PG-13 or PG. So you know, right now I'm grabbing any midnight movies that I find. So that's why that is. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really tired here. Next up is Shredder. All right, Death to Snowboarders. I'm gonna have to agree. I don't like snowboarders whatsoever. No, I'm just kidding. I've never snowboarded. I've always wanted to. My dad does all the time though. But the slopes are killer. They're killer. Yep. Looks like another cheese fest personally, but like I said, I'm open to it. $3. Let's keep going. Next one I didn't get at Big Lots, but Maniac Cop. I ordered this for cheap. I got it for like $5 or $6 plus ship, or not plus shipping, 6 shipped. So unfortunately, listen. Oh, yeah, the guy didn't package it too well from eBay, and it's sliding all over the place. I might ask for a replacement, see what else he'll say or whatever. But yep, that's Maniac Cop. Bought off eBay. Good movie, check it out. At first I thought it was a bootleg when I saw the back here, because that's not like a real rated R thing and whatnot. But it's a legit release. It's what everybody else has. So that's Maniac Cop. It's a good movie. It has Bruce Campbell in it. You should definitely check it out. I'm going to pause here for a second. All right, I'm back. Woo! We're kind of moving along here. This is kind of going good. I was kind of like holding off because I didn't want to be like boring or anything. But it's kind of moving along at a decent enough pace for my liking. And hopefully you don't get bored and you like this. So let's keep going. Next up. Once Bitten, $3. All I need to say is vampire movie with Jim Carrey, and that should be enough. One Night Stand with Eternal Complications. Never seen it. Always have wanted to. Not sure if it's good or not. I really haven't read any reviews or anything like that. But I will let you know, and let me know if you've seen any of these that I haven't already seen, and tell me if. Because, you know, I'll watch them based off your suggestions. If you guys say it's a good movie, I'll pull that one out first to watch. Next up is another Midnight Movies, The Dunwich Horror. The Devil's Spawn is about to open the gates of hell. Sounds good to me. So yeah, we're the 70s. So, good stuff, rated R. There it is, another Midnight Movies. Gotta love them. Next one up is a good movie that I used to have the original release of this on DVD, but whether they got lost or stolen, I can't remember. But it's based on a Stephen King novel. It has Ed Harris, Max von Sydow, and Bonnie Bedella. Sorry, I can't really see because of the sticker, but it's Needful Things. This is actually a pretty good. The town of Castle Rock just made a deal with the devil. Now it's time to pay. It's actually a pretty good flick, from what I remember. You guys should definitely check it out. Dang, 2 hours. Came out in '93. Although I am a Stephen King fanboy, and I pretty much like all of the Stephen King adaptations, even the ones that he didn't really have that much to do with. I think they're all good. Even the Shining TV series remake thing, I thought that was good. A lot of people don't like that one. So let's just keep going, shall we? Manhunter. You know what I'm saying? The Hannibal Lecter series. Never seen this. Isn't it supposed to be like is rather supposed to be a continuation? A continuation of the Hannibal Lecter guys, or the prequel. I can't remember which, because they later did come out with a prequel, straight to DVD anyway. But there it is, Manhunter. They do have a 2-disc limited edition release of this, I believe, but I'll just stick with my 1-disc $3 one since I haven't seen it yet. This one I also reviewed on the DV Watchers, and it's David Cronenberg's The Brood. So if you want to know what this is about, or my thoughts on it, you can check out that review. I think Ballistic82 also did it, or The Defiction. Not to be, I just get those two mixed up sometimes. Sorry, nothing personal. But, there you go. They sound alike, too. But yeah, definitely check out my video on that to see what I thought about that. Oh, my arm's getting tired of holding this camera. Next up, Rampage, the Hillside Strangler Murders. So, yep, horror, I definitely got it. The guy looks creepy enough. Looks like a Hillside Strangler. So, yeah, I decided to pick that up. Don't know what year this came out. Of course, they're not going to tell me. They're not going to make it easy to find whatsoever, are they? Alright, nudity. That's what you got to look for. No, I'm just kidding. it does help out if the movie is really shitty and has